Oh yeah. Hello everybody. Sorry, I forgot I can't have my phone the other way when I'm recording. But hello, I hope you guys are doing beautifully today on this Tuesday. I wanted to come on and let's straighten this out a little bit. I wanted to come on and share a really important message that has been coming through right now. And so if you've been on this spiritual journey, you've probably heard, along the lines of allowing. And, feminine energy is all about allowing what's coming up for you to come up for you, and just allowing yourself to be in your process. But something that I want to bring awareness to is I'm all about balancing the divine masculine and the divine feminine. And so right now, if you are going through a hard time or you're having a lot coming up for you, right now it's especially important to stay true to your commitments. And if you've given your word to something, to follow through with it. And so this is a bit more of, I'm feeling more masculine energy wanting to come through and share this message with those of you that are watching, and it is my intention that this video reaches all that need to hear this message. And so what the universe is asking right now, what's coming through me, is to do your best. And what does doing your best look like? Because I know for me that when I am in my feminine energy and in that spiritual energy, it can be easy to just let go of the obligations or let go of what I said I was going to do because I don't feel like it. And so right now what is coming through is to do your very best. The universe is asking you to do your best right now. Because with the state that the world has been in and with the elections, right now it's very important for us to do our best in our everyday life. And so my question to you is, what does that look like? What does it look like for you to do your best? What does that look like? And for me, I received the message that it's time for me to start waking up at 5 a.m. and meditating. And so I've been doing that. I've been waking up at 5 a.m. and meditating, connecting with Source and honoring the Guru for the past 3 days. But I still can do better. I still can do better than how I was, where I'm still in bed meditating. I mean, at least I'm getting up to meditate, right? So I'm not beating myself up. But I can make it more sacred by getting out of bed, going and lighting a candle, playing the bowls slightly for a little bit early in the morning, just very gently, and really taking the time and putting more energy into my practices to honor that source that comes through. And so I know that me lying in bed and then meditating and just going to sleep right afterwards, that when I think of, and I'm asking myself the question, what does my best look like? I know that is not what my best looks like. My best does not look that way. So right now, all that you're gonna have that's limiting you is your own thoughts, and which is always the truth, is our own thoughts and our own limitations of what is, what's best for us or what's possible or that we're doing our best. Sometimes our ego will lie to us, like, oh, but it's just, it's fine and we'll just let this go. And there's a time and place for letting things go and allowing and surrendering, and I'm all about that. But right now what's coming through is to do your best. Today's Tuesday. If you can commit to doing your best every day from tomorrow all the way to Saturday, what does that look like for you? And I'd love to know in the comments what that looks like for you to do your best. Because us, feeling aligned and us being within our heart space, people need that grounding rock. You know, if you're going to the store, you're going to work, and you're just feeling up in the air because everything, the energy is it can be very chaotic. People are second guessing themselves, and there's a whole bunch of doubt and fear. So if you can commit to doing your best and being your best all the way until Saturday, that's such a beautiful step forward into the life that you are seeking to create. And so I wanted to share this message with you guys. And Peter, thank you so much. You're one of the hardest workers I know as well. And just commit to doing your best, and whatever that looks like. And hey, sometimes that means honoring your body and not getting out of bed, and that is okay. I want to honor whatever is coming up for you, and I want you to honor whatever is coming up for you. You know what's best for you. So whatever this message means to you, you know, if there's something that you've been slacking in, whether it's your health and what you've been feeding your body, maybe you've been having a bit more alcohol or food, or been sleeping in a little bit longer for like a month now or a couple weeks, you know, how can you take your life to the next level in whatever area that you've been feeling a little bit like you can do a little bit better? Maybe it's, you know, moving your body a little bit more. Maybe you have been not doing your best as far as your workouts go, or getting in some yoga or some fitness every day or every other day, whatever that looks like for you. Maybe you can work out 10-15 minutes longer. And perhaps with your spiritual practices, maybe that's meditating 5 minutes longer. Maybe you've started meditating, you've been doing these 10-minute meditations every day, and you're just killing it, you're rocking it. Well, let's take it up to the next level. Can you add 5 minutes to your meditation? If you're doing breath work, can you do another set of breath work? If you're at the store, can you spark a conversation or give someone else a compliment? How can you show up and be a little bit more, in your power, and be a little bit more within love, and being, grounded in that? That if you are grounded in love, how are you showing up every day? What does that look like for you? And I'd love to know in the comments, what is that one thing that you feel like you can do a little bit better? If you're journaling, maybe it's journaling a little bit longer. Maybe it's, looking at any limiting beliefs that you have. Maybe it's like, you said you've been wanting to read this book, or work with this healer, or do this program and work with this coach. And just it's really easy for us to get into that energy of like, oh yeah, that sounds great, I'll do that eventually. And so right now, I'm not saying you have to do all the things. I don't want you to overwhelm yourself, but what's one thing this week that you can push a little bit more? Just push a little bit more, take it to the next level in that one thing. And so even like in this video, if you guys watch my videos, I usually do it up in my desk over there. And so I'm like, I want to take my video to the next level and do it in front of this tapestry and light a candle to represent the angels and put a feather in my hair and wrap it with some ribbon. So the presentation, I put a little bit more of extra energy and intention into to share, who I am with you guys. So that's just an example. There, even with like, if maybe it's dressing up for the week. If you're usually, if you're working from home and you're not like putting on your normal work clothes or something, can you just put a little bit more energy into something that's been a little bit deficient? So let me know what you guys think about this video. I love you guys so, so much. And any questions that you guys have about spiritual healing, I did make a post yesterday of those of you that are seeking spiritual healing. So I'm definitely curious what questions you guys have around spiritual healing. If it's, you have questions about the chakras, you have questions about the energy meridians in your body, healing illnesses, any questions that you guys have, and I would love to do my best to answer them. Perfect. And me and the old black kitty say have a great Tuesday, and can't wait to hear about how you're pushing it a little bit more in one area of your life and just doing your best a little bit more. Namaste.